Yes, Sadgurudeo. Good morning to all of you. My name is Rituraj. I have joined the Satsang from Connecticut. Welcome to the weekly Satsang organized by North America Institute of Vihangam Yoga. Before we start the workshop, I would like to offer my prayers to the holy feet of Sadgurudeo. बार बार वंदन करो सद्गुरुदेव हमार यहाँ वहाँ सब ठाम में महिमा परम्पार शरण शरण मैं शरण हूँ हे गुरु बंदी छोड़ मोहे उबारो है गुरु यह सौ बार निहो. In the current times, our day-to-day life has become busy in fulfilling our physical and mental requirements and social responsibilities. In this fast-paced routine life, the requirements of the soul are often forgotten. So, first, I would like to congratulate each one of you for taking some time from your busy schedule to fulfill the requirements of your soul through this satsang. You will experience the benefits of yoga and pranayama, which can positively impact your health and nourish your body. We will perform some light yoga and pranayama. We will now engage in a series of yogasanas to promote physical and mental well-being. Before we begin, please read the disclaimer carefully. By participating in this activity, you agree and acknowledge and take responsibility of any such results. Yogasanas are very helpful in keeping our body fit and healthy. We are very fortunate to get this human body. Human body is the only body which is capable of achieving salvation. In fact, salvation is the ultimate goal of human life. Vihangam Yoga provides the knowledge and guidance of Sadguru that helps us achieve this goal. Please let us know if you are interested in knowing more about Vihangam Yoga and learn meditation technique to get started in your spiritual journey. We have Sulva Soniji from Vihangam Yoga family. She is from Mumbai, lives in India, where and we will be guiding us. She will be guiding us with the light yogasanas. I would like to now hand over to Sulva Soniji. Over to you, Sulvaji.
Thanks everyone. Thank you, Riturajji, and thank you, Vihangam Yoga family, for providing me this opportunity. I'm so glad that I got this opportunity to take the yoga session. Are we ready, everyone? Sit in any comfortable posture, whichever you like, Sukhasana, Siddhasana, Padmasana. Keeping your hands in a Dhyana Mudra. Please sit on your thighs. Eyes will be closed. Sit straight. Take a deep breath in and completely breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Remove all the tension from your face muscles. Take a deep breath in and completely breathe out. Start chanting Om. 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 Last time, take a deep breath in. Om. Let's begin the session with the opening prayer. Join your hands, close your eyes. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Punatu Sahadehyam Karvavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms together, make it one, and slowly place it on your eyes. With a gentle smile. Guys, if you can on your camera, that will be great for me. Can feel that aura. Okay, let's begin with the warm up. Keeping your hands in relaxing, wherever you want. We'll start with warm up. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Let's do for 5 times. 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Sideways. Exhale, inhale in the middle. Exhale, inhale in the middle. Let's do for 5 times. On 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Okay. We'll do sideways only, but little bit different, okay? Exhale, inhale in the middle. Exhale, inhale in the middle. 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Relax. Eyes will be closed. We'll start with rotation, right to left 3 times. Remember, inhale half the way and exhale the rest half. Okay, go slow. Do not rush because there are a lot of nerves present over your neck. Okay, so don't give sudden shock to that nerves. Ready? Inhale half the way. Exhale half. 1, on 2, on 3. Opposite direction. On 3, on 2. Try to cover each and every end. On 1. Eyes will be closed. Take 1, 2 deep breaths and then slowly open your eyes. Okay. The next one, let me first tell you the sitting position. A lot of people make this mistake. I don't want you guys to do the same. So check out with the sitting. When you're sitting, you're gonna not sit like this. Okay? Sit straight, chest out, or you can sit a little bit forward, but chest will be out. 2 ways. Either sit completely straight. If you feel that, oh, I'm getting a little bit pain over my back, so you can just a little bit tilt forward and sit. But chest will be out. Ready? We'll do shoulder. Okay, I can just give straight. Let's do it. Touch your elbow together. One, two, three, four, five. Reverse. Five, four, three, two, one. Relax. Interlock. Let's do one, up, two, up. Exhale, up. Exhale, up. Three, four, five. Now hold. Five, four, three, two, one. Other side. Five, four, three, two, one. Relax. Inhale. Lift your left hand sideways. Hold it with other. Feel the stretches over your shoulder and look toward other side, toward your left side. Five, four, three, two, one. Relax. Switch your side. Switch your hand. Look toward your right. Five, four, three, two, one. Relax. Okay, let me turn towards the other side. Interlock and look up. Look up. Five, four, three, two, one. Exhale, down. Five, four, three, two, one. Once again, up. Five, four, three, two, one. Exhale. As much as up you can lift up. Five, four, three, two, one. Relax. So here, your this and above this much is completely free. Now, inhale, lift your right hand up, touching to your ear. Hold your upper thigh of your right. Exhale down. Exhale. Yes, yes. And don't keep your chest like this. You're gonna open your chest toward up. Look up. On five, on four, on three, on two, on one. Exhale. Relax. Do it the other side. Inhale. Left hand touching to your ear. Exhale. And look toward the roof. Here, normal breath. Normal breath. Five, four, three, two, and one. Relax. So today our topic will be specially for stretchings and flexibility. Okay. So whatever asanas we will perform today will be for the stretching. Ready? First, we will start with Paschimukta Asana. Open your legs. Remember, you will keep your spine straight, chest will be out. Do not sit like this. Okay? Chest out. Inhale, lift your hand up. With exhalation, foot. Okay. There is a way to keep your foot. When you keep your foot outward, that will not allow your leg to get stretched. So you're gonna keep your foot inward, okay? Inward. Do not keep out. Inhale. With exhalation, try to hold your big toes. Very good. Wherever you can reach. If you can reach here, great. Here. If you can hold completely, amazing. And people who are flexible, for you, you can hold your leg completely, drop your elbow down, and try to touch your nose to the knee. Hold. Om Chan, Om 9, Om 8, Om 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, 14, 14, big toes inside, 3, Om 2, Om 1. Inhale up, exhale and relax. Now, open your legs completely. Open your legs as much as you can. But if I say as much as you can, you will be like, okay, I can open this much. Great. Next step will be a little bit tough for you. Hold your right leg or right thigh with your left hand. Inhale. With the other hand, you're gonna hold your big toes. Hold the big toes. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Chest out, chest out. Very good, very good. Perfect. Here. Om 10, Om 9, Om 8, Om 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Inhale up and roll. Other side. Keeping you. Remember, your big toes will be inward. Don't keep it out. Okay? Hold your left thighs. Inhale. First, take a deep breath. Inhale. With exhalation, move downward, downward, downward. Open your chest completely and hold your big toes. Great, great. Look up, look up. Om Chan, Om 9, Om 8, Om 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Okay, once again, forward, big toes inward, with a deep breath in, and with exhalation, hold wherever you can reach. If you can touch completely, well and good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, gentle smile on your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale up and relax. Okay, next will be one leg will be like your right leg will be straight. Your left leg you will open to 90 degree. Okay. You have to make like a L or the 90 degree. Open. Keep it completely. One leg will be straight. The other will be like a L. Inhale. Interlock. Okay. Big toes will be inward and hold. If you can hold like this, great. If you cannot, wherever you can reach. You can reach here. You can reach here. It's totally upon you. Do not push yourself too much, but obviously little bit that you should feel the stretches. Hold, try to touch your nose to the knee, big toes in, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, two, one. Inhale up and relax. Now you will looking straight. Now you will twist your body to the other side, which is your left side. Inhale, hands, interlock. Stretch yourself first. Take a deep breath in. With the exhalation, foot inside, hold. Completely try to touch your nose to the knee. Do not lift your leg like this. Okay, do not lift your knees up. Knees will be completely touching. Here, Om 10, Om 9, Om 8, Om 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, exhale and relax. Okay, side change, leg forward, other leg open to 90. Keep it in a good angle. Deep breath in. With exhalation, hold. If you can hold a bit toes, great. If you can hold completely, amazing. If you cannot hold your calf muscle, if you cannot touch there also, at your knee and try to touch your nose to the knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, exhale and relax. Twist your body. Take a deep breath. Stretch yourself. If you will go directly, you can go directly also, not an issue. But when you stretch yourself, your body is like ready. Yeah, we are going to do something new. Now exhale completely and hold your big toes. Once you hold your big toes, try to touch your nose to the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and relax. Okay, we did lot of stretching for the legs or the side. Now we will have a little bit of relaxation. We'll start with butterfly. Start. Have to just shake a little bit. Keeping your spine straight. This will relax your thigh. 10, 9. Eyes will be closed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Hug your knees. Okay. Take the position whichever you like. Sit comfortably. I especially prefer to sitting in Siddhasana. You can choose any. Keeping your hands in Dhyana Mudra. Deep breath in and out. Give a moment to your body. Just relax for a while. Observe yourself. Where you feel the stretches. Relax that muscles. Feel your body for 1, 2 breaths. Deep breath in and out. Start chanting Om. 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 Join your hands. Close your eyes. Let's start with the ending prayer. Om. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफला हेतुर्भो मा ते सङ्गस्त्वकर्मणि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति Shanti. Trust your palms together. Make it palms. And slowly place it on your legs. Feel the warmness. Massage your face. Take your hands back. Let's start with Bhumi Naman. Exhale it down. Pray to the Almighty God, the Mother Nature. Thanks to everyone. Parents, Guru, people around you. Heal up. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day ahead and a wonderful week as well. See you to the next week. Till then, take care of yourself. Namaste. Jai Shri Gurudev.
Thank you so much, Sulbaji, for guiding us through the stretching focused yoga poses. I'm sure it must have been difficult for most of us. It takes a little bit of practice for sure, and will improve if we practice it regularly. So, such simple postures can definitely make a big difference in our well-being. And thank you again, Sulbaji, for your guidance. A general announcement. I think there are some group yoga classes also done. So if anybody of you would like to join this group classes, you can always reach out to the number in the lower section of the screen. We'll move to the next section, Warriors of the Week. So now it's time to recognize the Warriors of the Week in today's satsang. We all know that the best time to meditate is Brahma, which is between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Most of us are unable to take advantage of this time. To encourage all of us, NAIVY has started a WhatsApp group called Brahma Warriors. Goal for the participants is to practice Brahma meditation on their own and report status on the group by sending done as a message on the group. We don't have to join any session here. We have to practice it on our own. If you're interested in joining this group, please let us know and we can send you a link to join this group. Now it's time to congratulate the warriors of the week. Warriors are those people who have meditated in Brahma every single day of the week. So we have Surya Alamraju ji, Radha ji, Vijay Kumar ji, Subhas ji, and Mukesh Kumar ji. We have another list of the inductees. So these are those disciples who have meditated at least one day. Basically, we are trying to encourage these people. So they did try to get up in the morning and practice, and they're trying their best. We have a lot of inductees this week. You can see a big list. We have Niranjan ji, Amit Panipat ji, Prachi Sagar ji, Bhagwat Patel ji, Yogesh Sagar ji, Maya Verma ji, Srirang ji, भावना श्रीवास्तव जी, प्रवीण गुप्ता जी, अंजलि कुमारी जी, रंजनी जी, सीमा सिंह जी, रविशंकर जी, अजय मुजार जी, निरंजन कुमार जी, मनोज गुप्ता जी, and Sudhanshu ji. Thanks to NAIVY for such a great initiative and warriors and inductees of the week who are encouraging all of us. This is really, really inspiring to see that the list is growing day by day. We were initially just 2 or 3 people in the very beginning, and you can see the number. It's a big number. This is really encouraging. Now it's time to reach to the core of this satsang. So we are transitioning to the next phase called Vihangam Yoga Fundamentals. It's an interactive session. Interactive session where we help deepen our understanding and confidence in sharing the profound teachings of Vihangam Yoga. When we all join this in full strength on Sunday satsang, we can collectively build a stronger and more confident NAIVY Sant Samaj. Let us come together with open hearts and minds to learn, grow, and inspire each other. Our instructor for the day is Sudhanshu. He is a very sincere disciple of Sadgurudeo and inspires us with his seva and devotion. He is from Delaware and he works in an IT company. We have had the opportunity to listen to him in the past satsangs and he indulges in deep spiritual knowledge. I would like to request Sudhanshu to build up upon last week's discussion on six eternal entities. Over to you, Sudhanshu.
Thank you very much, Riturajji, for this opportunity. First, I would like to put my prayers in the lotus feet of Sadgurudeo. Sarana Sharana मैं शरण हूँ, हे गुरु बंदी छोड़, मोहे उबारो हे गुरु, यह सौ बार निहोर। जनादीन वंदन करें, केहि विधि की जैसे वार पार की गम नहीं। नमो नमो गुरुदेव। First of all, welcome to all of you in our weekly Sunday Satsang organized by North American Institute of Vihangam Yoga. We all try to discuss on so many spiritual topics. From past few weeks, we are trying to understand the sixth eternal entity. In this discussion, so far, we have discussed about what is Kal, time, what is Prakriti, what is soul, Atma. On the same series, today we will discuss about the fourth eternal entity. And that eternal entity is cosmic creator. We call it as Akshara, Brahma. We call it as Hiranyagarbha, Satya, Prajapati, Akaha. There are so many names of this fourth eternal entity mentioned in Vedas and Upanishad. Swamiji, while describing about it in Swarved, has written Chalavanahar. एक सकल असकंब है, एक चलावनहार. So this Akshar Brahma is Chalavanhar. Why it is Chalavanhar? Because this is the one who regulates the creation, and this is the one who's running this entire creation. So Akshar Brahma in our spiritual scriptures in Swarved, Swamiji has explained Akshar Brahma in a very vast manner. Swamiji talks about Akshar Brahma and called him as a Madhyama Purush. एक तो मध्यम पुरुष है, उत्तम पुरुष महान, कूटस्थ एक निज प्रांत में, जन्म आद्य जिहि ज्ञान. So who is the Uttam Purush? That is Supreme Lord. And who's the Madhyam Purush? That is the cosmic executor, cosmic creator, the Akshar Brahma. And this entire spiritual kingdom, for a soul, there are only two things to know. If you go in the spirituality, there are only two things to know. What's the first thing? The Madhyam Purush, the knowledge of the experience of the Akshara Brahma. And what's the second and the final things to know? That is the Uttam Purush. So we'll try to understand today that what this cosmic creator does. Who is cosmic creator? So Swamiji mentioned that cosmic creator is eternal and conscious. वो नित्य है और चेतन है, conscious and eternal. And where it resides, where Akshar Brahma resides. So Swamiji mentions that when the creation is not there, he is in the 3/4 of the creation, where the supreme entity is present. And when Parampita Parmeshwar wants to create the creation, so with his adesh, with his permission, Akshar Brahma appears in the 1/4 of this entire creation. So he is Pragat Gupta. What it means, Pragat and Gupta. So in the Gupta state, when there is nothing, when there is no creation in the 1/4, he remains in the 3/4 of the creation. And when he Pragat, when he appears, when the Param Purush want to create the creation, with his adesh, he appears in the 1/4. So that's why you see in this slide, Akshara Chetana Nitya hai. So Akshar is a Nitya. Prakata Gupta do roop. There are two roop. There are theoretically you can say in two form he lives. Prakata or Gupta. Srishti Pralaya Jagata se Tapar Shabda Anup. So Akshar is the reason of Srishti and Pralaya. In our previous discussion, in the last week discussion, when we were talking about the reason of the creation, we talked about three reasons. Srishti ke karan teen hai, Prakriti, Brahma or Jiva. So Brahma, the Akshar Brahma was one of the reason. When we all discuss that how it started in the very beginning, how this entire creation started. When we try to understand this concept, that how this entire creation started, we first need to understand one thing, that who starts and who ends. There are three reasons, right? Swamiji mentioned three reasons. Srishti ke karan teen hai, Prakriti, Brahma or Jiva. So out of these three, there is one who is starting and ending, right? So who is starting and ending? We know that all these three are eternal entity. Prakriti is eternal, soul is eternal, and Akshara Brahma is eternal. But the type of eternal they are is a bit different. Akshara Brahma and soul, about these two entities, Swamiji has mentioned in Swarved that these are Kutastha Nitya. What it means? What is the meaning of Kutastha Nitya? Means the one who is eternal and not changing its form. The one who is always in the same form, that's called Kutastha Nitya. So Akshara Brahma and soul is in the always in its own form. So that's why they are Kutastha Nitya. But what about Prakriti? Prakriti is Parinami Nitya. What it means? It is eternal, but it changes its form. So that's the reason when we talks about how the start of creation happens, what it means, that it is happening through an eternal entity, but that eternal entity is changing its form. In the very beginning, it is in the form of Parmanu, in its atomic form. And then when Akshara Brahma appears in the 1/4, then the entire creation starts. So what happens when the creation starts? the Parinami Nitya Prakriti, that starts transforming in the presence of Akshar. So now we can understand that how this creation starts and what is the role of Akshar Brahma. Try to understand it with one more example. Like a pot maker is usually makes the pot from soil from. So Nityanadi Sadguru Kabir has explained this, the Nimitta Karan, Upadan Karan, and Sadharan Karan, the three main reasons of the creation, with this example. What he says, the pot maker makes the pot, right? So he's the Nimitta Karan. So he's the one who is actually making the pot. In the similar fashion, in the creation of this entire universe, Akshar Brahma is the Nimitta Karan. He is the Kumhar, he is the pot maker who is making this creation. Upadan Karan is soil. The same in the creation of this entire universe, Upadan Karan is Prakriti. So what is the similarity here in Prakriti and Mitti? Whatever pot you make, you can name it as a glass, you can name it as a plate, you can name it as a bowl, whatever it is. But what is the core component? The core component is soil. So whatever creation we are seeing in this entire universe, the core component is Paramanu, Prakriti. So that is the Upadan Karan. And what is the simple reason, the Sadharan Karan? That is the soul. What it means? Through which the entire creation, for which the entire creation is there. So while creation, the pot, the use of stick, the suit, the thread, and other things, which is helping in the creation, is the Sadharan Karana, simple cause, which is the soul here. So that's how Nityanadi Guru Sadguru Kabir Sahib has explained the entire reason of this creation and importance of Akshara Brahma. What he says, Akshara Brahma is the Nimitta Karan of this entire creation. So now we will go ahead and try to see how Akshar creates the entire creation. So Swamiji mentioned, even I documented it in this first slide, that the Swarup of Akshar is Shabda Swarup. What is the quality of Shabda? In if I talk about the Akshar Shabda, what we always speak and hear, the music, the words, whatever we say. What is the basic character of Shabda? That it has vibration. So the meaning of saying that the Akshar is in Shabda Sharup means Akshar has vibration. That's the property of Akshar Brahma. It has vibration. So when Akshar appears in the 1/4 reason of universe, through his vibration, it starts the creation. And that's what Swamiji mentioned in Swarved. Akshar mahi kamp hai, maya yog vikas, सृष्टि के प्रादुर्भाव है अक्षर जग प्रकाश. So Akshar is the one which has the vibration, and through this vibration, when Akshar appears in the 1/4 of universe, what it does, it gives the vibration on the atoms of Prakriti. And then what happens? Then these atoms are started uniting with each other. And then this entire Srishti creation starts. Now we will see that how this creation happens. Yogesh ji has explained this, the sequence of creation, in our previous session, where he mentioned that Parmanu remains in equilibrium state. When there is no, when the Akshar Brahma is not in the 1/4 of the creation. At that time, everything is in equilibrium. At that time, Prakriti is in its minutest form, what we call as Mool Prakriti, in the form of atoms. It is eternal, but it is inert. So, what is the property of inert? Inert starts working in the presence of conscious entity. So, when the conscious Akshara Brahma appears in the 1/4 reason, then with his vibration, these molecules, these atoms starts moving. These atoms starts uniting, and what happens after that? After that, this creation starts. So how this creation starts? So Swamiji mentioned that this creation starts first in the inert form and then in the living form. When Akshara Brahma appears in the 1/4 reason, through his vibration, the atom starts uniting, and when it starts uniting, what happens? First of all, the inert creation happens. What happens in the inert creation? What appears at the first? Swamiji says, Akash appears at the first. What after Akash? Vayu. What after Vayu? Agni. What after Agni? Jal. And at the end, Prithvi appears. So these 5 entity appears one by one in this 1/4 reason. And after this inert creation, the living creation starts. Even Swamiji mentioned that in the beginning, these creations, these living creation doesn't take birth. With the manifestation of this Akshara Brahma, it revealed for the first time. प्रकट होते हैं. What is the meaning of revealed here? What can be revealed? The one which is hidden can be revealed. Right? The one who does not exist cannot be revealed. The one who disappeared can be revealed. जो गुप्त है वही प्रकट होगा. About the creation, Swamiji has mentioned in Swarved that सृष्टि आरंभ अयोनिज सांकल्पिक जब होए, फिर योनिज क्रम चलत है, यह गति जानत कोय. So when in the beginning of this srishti, in the beginning of this creation, whatever living creature appears, those all are ayonij. If they are ayonij, what it means ayonij is which doesn't take birth from a body, then how they come, how they appear? Sankalpik jagahoya. Those all are sankalpik, sankalp. They appears. And then after that, once they appears through the sankalpik, then फिर योनिज क्रम चलता है. After that, from one living organism, the another starts coming through the yonis kram. Swamiji has mentioned there are 6 type of creation. There are 6 type through which the living creature appears in this earth. What are those 6? सांकल्पिक, सांकल्पिक सांसिद्धिक है, और वह स्थावर जान, अंडज, पिंडज, उद्भिज, यह सट सृष्टि प्रमाण. So let's just try to quickly go through this 6 different ways the living organism take birth in this Prithvi. So first one is Sankalpik. What I just mentioned, that the first living creation, when it happens in the very beginning, it is Sankalpik. So what is Sankalpik? Sankalpik means the one which appears through the Sankalp of Supreme Lord. So in the beginning of creation, through the Sankalp of Supreme Lord, the one what appears, those are called Sankalpik Srishti. And then the Yonij Srishti, which goes on that, the remaining 5s are there. So first one is Sankalpik. Then we will discuss about Sansiddhik at the end. Then Andaj is there. Andaj means the one which appears from egg. Then Pindas is there, the one which appears from the womb of mother. Those are Pindaj. And then Udbhij is there. Udbhij is the one, you call it as a Usmaj as well. That's the one which appears from the heat or your sweat. So uh, all the mosquitoes and the microorganism, those all are Usmaj. So Andaj, Pindaj, Ushmaj, Sthavar. Sthavar is the one which appears from the earth like trees. Trees are Sthavar, which is static at one particular place, which cannot move from here to there. That is Sthavar. Andaj, Pindaj, Ushmaj, Sthavar, Sankalpik, we discussed in the very beginning, the one which creates from the Sankalp of Supreme Lord. And Sansiddhik. Sansiddhik is what? So Sansiddhik is those yogis who who can take birth based on their own wish, who does not appears through the womb of mother, who can appear through his own sankalp, through his own wish. So those are sansiddhi. So there are 6 type of creation, what we just discussed now. So Akshar Brahma creates this entire universe when he appears in this 1/4 creation with his vibration. The vibration starts happening in the atoms, and when atom starts uniting, this inert creation happens, and after this living creation happens. And what happens at the time of Mahapralaya? At the time of Mahapralaya, Akshar Brahma goes back to the 3/4 of this entire creation. As Akshar Brahma goes back to the 3/4 of the creation, what will happen in this 1/4? The Prakriti is inert, right? The vibration on Prakriti was because of Akshar Brahma, because Akshar Brahma is a conscious entity. As conscious entity is not here, there will not be any vibration on Prakriti, on Paramanu. So as Akshar Brahma will go back to the 3/4, all the atoms will not vibrate, that will go in the static form again. And as it will go in the static form, everything will dissolve. That's the Mahapralaya. So the creation and pralaya happens by the when Akshar Brahma appears and disappear in this 1/4 zone. So that's what the 4th eternal entity, whom we call as Akshar Brahma, And that's how he creates this entire creation in one fourth by the Iksha, by the Adesh of Param Purush Paramatma. So this is all about Akshar Brahma, what I tries to explain you in a nutshell. But if we try to understand this from the spiritual prospect, Akshar Brahma is the one whose knowledge is very important if you want to experience the Supreme Lord. Why it is important? Try to understand from this picture here. Between living creation, I mean the souls who are in this one fourth reason, and the Supreme Soul, who is in between, Akshara Brahma. So until unless you will experience Akshar Brahma, you cannot experience Supreme. If you see here, all eternal entity, after that you see the Prakriti, the conscious entity, and then inert. And then within inert, you are conscious. So Swamiji has mentioned in Swarved, Akshar, Param Akshar Vigyana, बिन सदगुरु कोई नहीं पहचाना, निहि अक्षर से अक्षर आवे, अक्षर सकल सृष्टि निर्मावे, जन्म आद्य अक्षर से होई, अक्रिय पुरुष सदा रह सोई. So in this, Swamiji has explained everything about Akshar. He further also explained that you can how you experience Akshar when you go in the state of meditation, how you can experience Akshar. That also Swamiji explains in Swarved. And what he says, that when you go in the meditation and when you are fully focused, then the first thing what you experience beyond this Prakriti is Akshar. Swamiji says in Swarved, दृष्टि खुले प्रकाश जो बाहर भीतर होए, सो अक्षर प्रकाश है, परम पुरुष नहीं सोए. What it means, when your chetana is on that conscious zone, so the first thing what you experience, that is the Akshar. That Prakash is the Prakash of Akshar. And on that light, you will experience everything. But that is not the light of Ni Akshar. That is not the light of the Supreme Lord. Akshar is in between you and Supreme Lord. अक्षर के प्रकाश में सत्य पथ दर्शे आए, अभ्यासी गति गगन में निज घर पहुंचे जाए. So the Akshar Prakash, what you experience, that is in between. And after experiencing Akshar, then you experience the Nihi Akshar. That's what Swamiji mentions. Nihi Akshar darshan mile, Akshar ke prakash. So abha Akshar छिपे, Sabd Divya Prakash. So first you experience the Akshar. And during that experience, you will see the path of Nihi Akshar. And when you will start experiencing the Nihi Akshar on his light, on his Prakash, the Prakash of Akshar will disappear. So this is deep spiritual secret which we cannot understand by reading the book, which can be experienced only in the deep meditative state. So Swamiji has mentioned everything about these eternal entities. Swamiji has mentioned where Akshar resides in different time. Swamiji has explained what you will experience when in your deep meditative state. He also explained that what is the mandal of Akshara when this entire creation is there. We all are in this spiritual journey. If someone asks where is the mandal of Akshara, Swamiji has clearly written this in the Swarved. Akshar prakate purushase वाणी ते ही कर जान देव सदाफल काल से पुरुष के मध्य समान. What it means? That the Akshar is in between Kal and Purush. Dev Sadafal Kala se Purush ke madhya saman. So Akshar resides in between Kal and Param Purush. That is the Akshara Mandal. And what is the Mandal of Sadguru? That we will discuss in the next session. Kala Dayal Madhya Guru Vasa. So we will try to discuss that in the next session. But in this session, we all try to understand about this fourth eternal entity, which is conscious in nature, who is the creator, who creates this entire cosmos with the with the wish of Supreme Lord, and the one who have the vibration, whom we with his vibration this entire creation happens, and we call him Janmadashyatah, the one through which this entire creation happened, who is the reason of all the Janma. Janmadashyatah. I think I may have explained this a bit to you. If there is any confusion, that could be because of my own way of explaining. So sorry about that. But if there is any question, please come forward and share your questions and views. I'll try to take it as much as possible. Thank you very much, and over to you, Riturajji. Jai Shri Guru.
Thank you, Sudhanshu. I have a very simple question. Maybe I got confused. So when you say Akshar Brahm appears in the 1/4, right? So is it like Akshar Brahm expands from 3/4 to the remaining 1/4, or it like disappears completely from 3/4 and goes directly like in 1/4?
Thank you, Riturajji. I had this question as well, and I went through so many books written by Sadgurudeo Bhagwan, and what I have understood so far, that it appears in the 1/4 region. It does not expands from 3/4 to 1/4. The second thing, uh, like the last couplet, what I read, there Swamiji mentioned that the Akshar Mandal is in between Kal and Purush, right? If it is in between, it means it is not in the 3/4. And even in one of the couplets where Swamiji mentioned that Pragata Gupta, so there as well, what Swamiji is saying that when he is Gupta, he is in the 3/4. When he is Pragat, he is in the 1/4. So it's not an expansion. It's either 3/4 or 1/4. That's my understanding, whatever I have read so far. But if someone else can add, it will be great. But my whatever I read and whatever I understood, it is in the 1/4 region or in the 3/4 region.
Thank you, Sudhanshu. Anyone else who wants to put forward any questions? If you have any confusion, please feel free to come forward.
जी जय सदगुरुदेव.
Ji Niranjan ji.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah. the call is within the Akshar Brahm, basically. So when Sudhanshu, you are saying that Akshar Brahm is between the Kal and Param Purush, that means the Kal Chakra is uh, is within Akshar Brahm, and the cosmic clock is running inside that 1/4, and not in the 3/4. Is that right?
Ji, ji.
Mm. And one question that I was always wondering, that even the 1/4 Akshar Brahm, and I think you said it very rightly actually, because it appears, um, uh, the Akshar Brahm. So that means even the Akshar Brahm has a cycle, which is so one thing is that the Akshar Brahm itself is in Anant Brahman, Anant Koti Brahman. That means it itself is infinite. So when we are saying one pad and teen pad, so I think it's more looks like they may be in different dimension, uh, because they're all infinite. Even that is infinite. This is infinite. So how do you say 1/4 of infinite? So if you can throw some light, just clarifying that a little bit, and uh, and then when the and even the Akshar Brahm has a cycle, the way the our Brahman has a cycle of 310 trillion years. Um, yeah, so that was the question.
Ji. Thank you, Niranjanji, for explaining this and sharing your views as well. So rightly said that as per whatever I have read and mentioned, that the Kala Chakra is, or in the other word, you can say the Akshar Brahma is above the Kala Chakra. Akshar Brahma is not within Kala Chakra. Okay. And why it is above the Kala Chakra? Because uh, he's the one who's creating this entire universe, entire cosmos. So he will remain even after this universe is not there. So the time calculation, the one what is done by the Kal, who will monitor this, right? So he does this. That's why he is above the Kal. And the other point, what you were saying, that he is Ananta, and how we are dividing the 1/3 and 3/4 in infinite. Infinite is infinite. So it is mentioned that this entire creation has, I mean, this 3/4 is only bliss, and 1/4 is uh, the creation where the Prakriti is there, right? This question, how you will divide the infinite, is it's the same thing if you say how many numbers are in between 1 and 2, right? How many integers are there in between 1 and 2? It is infinite, right? But we divide it, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, and so on. That's how this counting goes on. But if you want to divide between 1 and 2, there are infinite numbers which comes 0.1, 0.001, 0.00001. It's how minute you go. You will keep experiencing the expansion. But when we talk about Akshara Brahma, when he appears in the 1/4 with the Adesh of Supreme Lord, then the Akshar Brahma, within Akshar Brahma, this entire creation happens. So, rightly said, he is in this entire 1/4 when he appears. So, whatever is happening in this creation, either living or inert, that is through Akshara Brahma, that is at the level of Akshar Brahma. Now, someone can say that I understand that whatever is inert, that is moving, or vibration is on that because of Akshar Brahm. But what about living being? So Akshar Brahm is controlling that as well. How he is controlling that? Take an example of human. How we are in control of Akshar Brahma as well. We are in control of Akshar Brahma because within our body there are so many things which resides from Akshar Brahma, like your mind, your buddhi, your pranas. So what is the source of mind? What is the source of prana? All those sources are from Akshar Brahma. So even we are living our life in this body, that is also being controlled by Akshar Brahma. This swasa is coming and going because from the zone of Akshar Brahma. Our mind is working from the zone of Akshar Brahma. Swamiji has mentioned in Swarved that मन प्रज्ञा अंतरात्मा वह है जाहि शरीर नियम करे जाने नहीं अंतर्यामी धीर. What it means? Akshar Brahma is the one who is the soul of even your man and pragya, your mind and the buddhi. He knows everything. So that way he is controlling the living being as well. Inert and living being, everything in this one fourth. So rightly said, is widespread in this entire one fourth. And when this creation is not there, he moves to the three fourth. I think if I have covered all of your point, if not, someone please help and intervene. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudhanshu. One other question I had was the three kal um, is residing within the Akshar Brahm, the past, future, and present. What is the they say that even from the Akshar Brahm, one can become a Trikal Darshi. What exactly does that mean? That means, are they really able to see those three dimensions or three aspects of the Kal? Or the Kal is just only moving forward only, because the Kal is like a cosmic clock, which is only moving in the future. So you can maybe see the past and the present, but not the future. Is there any mention of, regarding that?
So this has been discussed at so many places, and whatever I have understood so far, that definitely the Akshar Brahma is beyond the zone of Kal. And Trikal Darshi means the one who can uh, go in past, present, and future. Uh, in the physical science, if we want to understand this, this is the relative thing. If we try to understand it from the physical science, right? That the clock is slow at certain place and fast at certain dimensions, right? In one of the place I was reading that what happens if your spaceship start moving with the speed of light, and it was like, okay, you will reach to the nearest star in this many time, but by the time you will come back and you will share your experience, it will be that many thousand years or million years past in earth, right? So what my understanding so far is, in the physical world we are confined with the relative speed of time what we see and experience in this earth. But at the conscious level, time also become a variable, the fourth dimension. And at that dimension, yogi can go on that dimension as well. I mean, that's what my understanding on the fourth dimension, on the dimension of time. When you travel, you can travel either in past or future. Maybe it's not very clear to you, but this is what I have understood so far. If anyone can put some light, that will be really better. Thank you.
Ji, thank you. Thank you so much. Is that also part of the avastha? Like we have the sixth avastha or sixth sharir inside the prakriti, which is uh, uh, Sushma Sharir, Sukshma Sharir, and Karan Sharir in Swapna and Sushupti Avastha. Does the Trikal aspect reside within these three avastha or three Sharirs?
If I try to understand it, how Swamiji has explained in Swarved, uh, what I believe till Karan Sharir, you are with Prakriti, right? Jad Chetan ki Granthi is there in the Karan Sharir. And my understanding is the zone of Kal is beyond Jad. So till you are in the Karan Sharir or till you are in the Susupti Avastha, you are within the premise of Kal. Beyond that is the state when you are out of the premise of Kal, you can say it this way. So Mahakaran Sharir and Turiya Avastha, that's for I believe that is the level at which it is beyond the time.
Ji, okay. Ji, that makes sense. Yeah. Because then you transcend the Prakriti. So then you are able to see the Prakriti Tattva and also the Kal Tattva.
Ji, ji.
Okay. Okay. Ji.
Yeah, this is Hasmukh Patel. I have a question about Prakriti. If Prakriti is a Nitya Padartha, how it can disappear?
Ji, thank you very much, Hasmukh ji, for your question. Uh, so Prakriti never disappears, it transforms. So when we talk about the Nitya Padarth, the one which is eternal, there are two types of Nitya Padarth. One is Kutastha, one is Parinami. Kutastha means the one which never transforms, which always remains in their own form. So what are the Kutastha Nitya? Soul. Soul always remains on their own form. It never changes. So soul is a Kutastha Nitya. Akshar Brahma always remains in its own form. It never changes. So he is a Kutastha Nitya. Parampita Parameshwar always remains in its own form. He is a Kutastha Nitya. But what about Prakriti? Prakriti is Parinami Nitya. What it means? It transforms from one state to another state. So when this creation happens with the vibrational power of Akshar Brahma, the atom of Prakriti starts uniting and this entire creation happens. All these uh, five entity starts forming and this entire creation happens. But at the same moment, the next moment when the pralaya happens and Akshar Brahma goes from 1/4 to the 3/4 zone, what happens at that moment? There is no vibration on the atoms because Akshar Brahma is not there at that moment. So the pralaya happens and all the atoms of Prakriti goes in the equilibrium state, and that particular phase we call it as a Mool Prakriti. Mool Prakriti means Prakriti is in its true form in the true atomic form. So Prakriti is there in the phase of creation or in the phase of Mahapralaya. It's always there because it's Nitya, but it transforms from atomic layer to this the view of the creation, what you're seeing. So that's how it transforms.
Yeah, other thing is Prakriti is inert. Is that right?
Yes,
You
yes.
said, but there is always reference to life and changes inside of it. Could you explain what's the distinction between inert and life in it?
Definitely. So the basic difference between conscious and inert. What is the basic difference between conscious and inert? So conscious is the one who can do things by itself. That is conscious. And inert is the one who cannot do things by itself. It needs a conscious entity, and when inert comes in the contact of the conscious entity, then you see the changes in the inert entity. That's the basic difference. Now let's see how it works in this earth. So you see human beings, you see different animals, you see different plants. These all are taking birth, growing, and dying at the end, right? So all these, what are these entities? So if I talk about the human body, so the one who is running this body is soul, right? And when soul comes to this one fourth zone, they receive a body, right? Until the time soul is in this body, the body keeps growing, keep changing, right? But when the soul leaves this body, you will not see change in this body, right? It will not grow. It will decompose in some time, right? So the change in human body is happening till it is in contact with the conscious soul. Similarly, uh, if you see the plants, so we just discussed that these are the sthavar creation. The soul, when it takes birth in the form of plant, till the time it is in the contact with the conscious entity, it keeps changing, growing. And at the end, what happens? When that conscious entity is not on that particular body, that starts decomposing and at the end it disappear, right? Similarly, if you see the mountains, the rivers, the sun, everything, these all are inert entity. But how they are acting, how they are continuously involved in their work, because they are in contact with the conscious entity, and that called as a Akshara Brahma. So that is the difference here. Till the time inert is in the contact of conscious, it will act. The moment the conscious entity will go away, it will stop acting. So that's the difference. I hope I answered the question. Please suggest if there is any other confusion.
If no more questions, then we can move forward. So, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to Sudhanshuji for his invaluable guidance and teachings on this fourth eternal entity. His expertise and dedication are definitely helping us enrich our understanding brick by brick and empowering us to share this profound knowledge with others. I'd like to express heartfelt thanks to all the participants who actively engaged in this interactive session. Your enthusiasm and insightful experiences or your doubts have made this a truly enriching experience. Together, we are building a stronger foundation. Now, let's move to the last phase, Shanti part. I request everyone to sit down for Shanti part. In Shanti part, we chant for peace for everyone in this universe. May Sadgurudeo bless the entire cosmos with peace, love, and prosperity. I would now request Jessica ji to recite the last few lines of Shanti part for us. Over to you, Jessica ji.
Jai Gurudev, Shanti Path. Hey Prabhu Shanti Swarupa Ho, Shanti Shanti, Shanti, Maya, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Jana, Shanti. Purna, Shanti, Maya, Shanti. Hey Prabhu, Shanti, Pradana, Kara. Duraho, Sarva, Shanti. Deva, Sada, Fulla, Shanti, Maya. Shanti, Shanti, Sukha, Shanti. Boliya Sadgurudeo Bhagavan Ki Jai.
Jai. Thank you, Jessica ji. I would like to thank all of you for joining this satsang today. I encourage everyone to ponder upon the topic we discussed today. I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Sudhanshu ji, Niranjan ji, Hasmukh Patel ji, and Jessica ji for actively engaging in this session, and for the team behind this for organizing and coordinating this satsang. I pray to Sadgurudeo for peaceful and spiritual week ahead for all of us. See you all next Sunday at 9 a.m. EST on the same Zoom session. Have a wonderful day and week ahead. Jai Sadgurudeo.